Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel where it is my opinion, or no opinion at all, Scottalicious McFabulous here, and I hope that you are feeling Percy.
Give me my times. Give me my times.
And today we are headed to the Coach retail store to check out the brand new releases, including the quilted Tabby shoulder bags in metallics, as well as a good thorough look through all of the Patchwork Shearling bags, as well as the Juliet shoulder bags. It's about to get really fuzzy and Percy, so let us just dive right in.
Guess who likes you?
Now y'all know exactly what time it is. It is time to get Percy with some metallics and some shearling realness. First up though, we are going to be looking at the quilted Tabby bags. I absolutely love the color of this. But one thing I did notice right off the bat, there's some pop stitching on the front flap. I don't know if that is just for that piece, but okay. Still loving the look of the leather. Very shiny, smooth. $480 Canadian plus tax. I love how it's also pewter hardware. Like, I have a bag like this, but in like a hobo top handle, and I would really like one of these. It's just, it's, if I have the exact same colorway with the exact same hardware, it's a little hard for me to go out of my way to buy this. That gray leather on the inside. Shiny, like everything seems okay. Except for the popped stitch at the top there, or the loose stitch, whatever it was. We move on to the Tabby shoulder bag 26 with quilting. Here's my issue. We notice that the leather and the stitching is ripping. The leather has ripped right through the stitching. I don't know about y'all, but that makes me incredibly nervous. This is supposed to be a very tightly quilted bag. So the fact that the leather is ripping makes me very nervous. $670. I think I'll pass. I mean, I thought the price would be a little higher than that, but I'm still going to pass. I don't like seeing pop stitches and ripped leather. And what's actually kind of funny is that this bag also had a pop stitch very closely to where the other one was. This one's a little harder to see. It's above the C-lock, but nevertheless, there should not be loose threading on quilted bags. That is a big no-no. That means they weren't properly sewn to the best ability. Great bag though, like it looks great. But for those quality issues, that should not be happening. That should be the last thing on anybody's mind, spending $670 on a quilted bag. Coach or not. And the bag looks bomb. The bag looks a bomb. I love the look of it. There's a reason why I originally wanted this. But after seeing the quality control issues in person, I said no. Thank you. If my quilted bags are popping stitches and the leather's ripping, I'm going to be one unhappy little boy. I'm going to be very unhappy. But regardless, next up goes to the Coach Rogue Bag 25 with shearling patchwork. I really like the shearling patchwork that they do. I just feel like it's a little redundant, a little reductive. We did it last year. with bright colors, mind you. So there is 3 different colorways this year. This one being the blues and blacks. They also have grays and blacks. And then one that was not in store was red, blue, and white and black, something like that. That was my favorite. Sadly, I did not get to see that one. But nevertheless, I still really do like these bags. The leather felt nice. The shearling felt great. Nothing was really bad about it. And it definitely was more reminiscent to the older Rogue bags, which I prefer. Price tag, though. $1,040. So that's not actually a disgustingly horrible price for a Rogue bag 25. I believe last year they just had the Rogue bag 20, and that was like $850. So I don't feel like that's a horrible upmark in price. Might have looked a little cooler with the bronze toned hardware. I don't know. But nevertheless, we move on to the Coach Juliet shoulder bag 25 in Patchwork Shearling. And it has the triple Coach chain attached to it. Take the chain strap off because obviously it is not working. It is not working for the bag. It's not doing it any favors. And the chain strap itself is pretty meh. $180. I don't like it. I think if you separated all of the pieces together, they would just look so much better. Like that matte black one with the C's would have been perfect as just a normal chain strap. But of course, they had to go and do all this extra with it, and it just looks tacky. I mean, I totally get it if people like it, you know what I mean? But for me, I am not looking at it. And as much as I like the Shearling Juliets, the stitching does seem a little poor. If you pause at certain points, you can see how off the stitching looks. $610 Canadian. So with the stitching looking a little off, and with the Patchwork Shearling, the way they did it, I don't think they put enough padding material behind the shearling, and it just kind of sits very funny. It feels funny. It doesn't feel the way I thought it would. You can feel all the patches, and there's just something that took me right out of it. There's something that took me out of it. Still love it, but I don't know if I would actually spend full price on the bag just because I feel like they could have lined it a lot better. One bag that doesn't suffer from that, though, is the actual Juliet shoulder bag 25 with regular white shearling. And I love this. I actually really, really, really like this. It has none of those issues as, well, it doesn't have the weird patchwork issue I was just mentioning, but the white, super soft. It's funny because I actually have a shearling pillowcase that looks identical to the shearling here. I mean, I think the shearling is a little softer, but I only paid like $15 at IKEA for my shearling pillowcase. So now that I know that, I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is a $610 pillowcase from IKEA. I love it though. I love it. I can't help but love it. Maybe I'll show you my pillowcase. $480. Sorry, so it's not as expensive. That's more acceptable. I actually feel like that's okay, but I'm not kidding you. I had like triple the amount of shearling on my pillow. I'm going to show you guys the pillow after we're done the shop with me, and you guys are going to get exactly what I mean. If you want it, you'll want it. Get it now. But for me, if I were to see this 50% off, 60% off, I might have to take it. White leather handles. Comes with the gold hardware chain. Not bad. And then here we got the creams and whites. Sorry, I lied. There's actually 4 different patchwork colorways. 4. There is a lot. Or was it 3? Am I like confusing the gray and the blue for the same one? I might be. This one's still really fun. I love all the neutral tones and textures. Feels super luxe. That hang tag looks a little botchy boo, but we'll just ignore that for now. And then we finish off the video by looking at the brand new leather chain straps with bows. These are $180 Canadian, which is outrageous. I don't like these, but I definitely know there's going to be an audience for it. The bows are woven through the chain, so they shouldn't fall off. Alrighty, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's Coach Retail Shop With Me trip for the latest goodies. I decided to grab the IKEA shearling. And I'm not kidding you, it's very, very similar in texture and feel and length. And this was like originally $30 Canadian, I think. So the fact that I'm looking at a $500 shearling bag that is dressed almost the exact same as this pillow leaves me a little disillusioned, if you will. I'll let you guys be the judge of that, but I just thought it was an interesting thing. I thought it was an interesting thing to show you. But before we hop into my outfit of the day and Kittylicious moment of the day, if you guys love handbags, hauls, Coach, luxury, the whole lot of those, please hit the subscribe button if you are new. And if you guys enjoyed today's content, make sure you hit that like button, as it does help me know you enjoyed today's video. And it helps with that pesky YouTube. Ow. Go. Rhythm. You can also check out the description box below for the 4 lucky links to my Instagram, Facebook, Discord, and notification squad, and a special link to become a channel member via the Fabulites. So you can either support me in the channel directly by sending me a very generous super thanks donation, or you can become a channel member via the Fabulite community. You got options. And my Tamagotchi agrees. I love you all to the absolute moon and back, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!
I probably said this earlier, but you know, 100 people can be in a room and 99 don't believe in you. 99 don't believe, but all it takes is one. There can be 100 people in the room and 99 don't believe in you, and 99 don't believe in you, and just one does. There can be 100 people, 100 people, 100 people, 100 people, 100 people, 100 people, 100 people. I think it was good.
I'm done. No, show's over. Show's over.
See you next Taco Tuesday, bitch.